man nabbed in a 2023 drug bust near the Wildcat Hills Nature Center has been sentenced to more than 3 decades in federal prison. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Plat Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Plat Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a Rapid City man who was one of 3 arrested during a 2023 traffic stop near the Wildcat Hills has been sentenced to 33 years, 3 months in federal prison. 37-year-old Corey Croyle was caught with nearly 1,400 fentanyl pills, as well as 2 pay-o books. Last week during sentencing in the U.S. District Court, Judge Karen Schreier noted that this was one of the largest quantities of drugs she's encountered in her entire judicial career. She says that Croyle's conviction of conspiracy to distribute a controlled substance stemmed from the fatal overdose of a community member. Earlier this year, co-defendant Skylar Lammers pleaded no contest to charges of distribution of fentanyl, possession of a controlled substance, and no drug tax stamp, as well as forfeiting his F-250 pickup. He was sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison with the Nebraska Department of Corrections. Well, 2 people are in custody following pursuit of a stolen vehicle and search by law enforcement northwest of Scottsbluff Thursday. Shortly before 11:30 a.m., police spotted a Hyundai Sonata reported stolen out of New Mexico and attempted a stop near Avenue B and 24th Street, but the driver sped off west of town on Highway 26. The vehicle was found abandoned on County Road 18, and a search by police, deputies, and state troopers eventually located the 17-year-old male driver in a bean field and 20-year-old Bianca Moreno of Alliance, believed to be a passenger, walking around the area. The teen was taken to a juvenile detention facility and Moreno to the Scottsbluff County Jail, both for theft by receiving stolen property as well as other charges. And a 44-year-old Gordon woman facing several theft and forgery charges in 2 separate cases has waived her preliminary hearings. Crystal Friesman is charged with theft by deception, theft by unlawful taking, and second-degree forgery, all in amounts of $5,000 or more, in each case tied to her former roles with the Rushville Housing Authority and Gordon American Legion Baseball Organization. In early August, State Auditor Mike Foley's office outlined questionable use of public funds, while Friesman was director of the Housing Authority between 2021 and 2024. In the other case, NSP investigators allege Friesman improperly used Legion baseball funds for personal benefit between January of 2020 and September of 2023. All 6 charges are Class 2A felonies, punishable by up to 20 years in prison. Initial appearance for both cases was scheduled for this week, but the preliminary hearings waivers were already filed the week before Labor Day. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Plat Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Plat Valley Bank. You belong here.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Welcome back. Troopers with the Nebraska State Patrol arrested 112 people for driving under the influence during the end of summer Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign that ran from mid-August through Labor Day weekend. Troopers also issued nearly 1,800 citations for speeding, including 84 drivers who were cited for over 100 miles per hour. Troopers performed 717 motorist assists during the campaign as well. Since Memorial Day weekend, troopers across the state have made 444 DUI arrests. This latest campaign was made possible thanks in part to a grant funding from the Nebraska Department of Transportation Highway Safety Office. And Governor Jim Pillen has announced the resignation of Jason Jackson, Director of the Department of Administrative Services and Chief Human Resource Officer. Jackson, who's been with the state since 2016, is leaving to pursue an opportunity in the private sector. His last day is September 27th, and Pillen commended Jackson's many commitments to state service, including his active military career in the Nebraska Army National Guard. A national search will commence immediately to identify a new director for the DAS.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Ag Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, you're driving home our reputation.
For this week's In the Field update, we're near Firth, Nebraska, checking in on silage chopping. Levi Oldie from Oldie Family Farms is joining us. You guys operate Prairieland Dairy up here in this area, operate dairies in Kansas as well. Tell me a bit about the operation and how silage chopping is going this year.
Yep, so we, myself, my dad, and my two older brothers kind of own and operate Oldie Family Farms. We have two dairies in Kansas and Prairieland Dairy here in First. We have a heifer yard. So along with all that, we do all of we farm. That'd be Foremost Farms, part of the operation. We do all of our farming, chopping, and manure spreading. So obviously we're up here today chopping some feed for cows.
Yep. So when did you start chopping? I assume you started in Kansas this year and worked your way north.
Yes, we started, we've probably been going almost 3 weeks now. We're spent a couple weeks in Kansas. Got up here Sunday and hoping to be done possibly Saturday, but probably Sunday.
A little rain you encountered, but in general, crop conditions in southeast Nebraska, at least where we're standing here again near Firth, things are a little dry in places. As you get into the field, what are you seeing from the cab?
Well, the ground's dry, which being running the chopper and trucks is nice for getting around and getting things done. But we've been on mostly irrigated stuff, and it all has been really good. Probably the best feed we've seen since we've been up here in 2019 is when we started chopping, managing Prairieland. So things are looking good.
You're running two choppers on this field, this irrigated field, as you're not visiting here today, Levi. How many semis do you have to run to keep up with those choppers?
We have four semis and trailers.
Okay.
4 per cutter, and there's eight total. So
making a big pile of feed, that's for sure.
Yep.
When it comes to chopping perfect silage, what's kind of the science behind it? What are you looking for when you get into the fields?
Ideally, anymore, we would kind of like our silage whole plant moisture from around 65, 63 to 68. That's kind of the number one. After that, kind of looking at, well, you want yield, you want a lot of grain. That's the biggest thing. After that, you're looking at starch. You would want plenty of starch for the cows to make milk, and then probably digestibility after that.
For somebody who's not been inside the cab of a silage chopper, what kind of technology is in there?
So these are equipped with GPS, row sense, header height. We also are running machine sync, and so both our cutters are talking to each other and sharing lines, guidance lines, and sharing yield data with each other and mapping coverage.
You're running 3 weeks at this point. What do you do to keep yourself occupied and I suppose focused in there as the days get long?
It's you stay busy enough. I don't know. The days go by pretty fast, really. It's you're always paying attention to the trucks and the train and trying to keep from hitting anything. It keeps the guy busy in there.
Is it tough to find a good labor force to stay with you through the whole silage shopping season?
We've been pretty fortunate. We turned to the H2A program for a lot of our farm help. It's kind of a struggle to find local help, and so that's kind of the route we've had to go.
The incredible Renewal by Anderson Dog Days of Summer Sale is here, and I will sit up and shake for this one. It's the best offer ever for new windows and doors. Please listen to this. You get 20% off, an additional 5% off if purchased on the initial consultation. No payments for 24 months, 2 whole years, no payments. Please visit RBAWyoming.com. Call today to schedule your free in-home consultation. Don't wait. This deal ends August 31st. 2 years, no payments. That's doggone awesome.
Let's take a peek at your weekend community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
You deserve to have a building that will last for generations. With more than 110 years of experience and thousands of satisfied customers, Morton Buildings is the industry leader you can trust. If you're planning for a garage, farm shop, horse barn, storage building for your RV, boat, or collectibles, there's no better time to buy. Contact your local Morton sales office or visit mortonbuildings.com to get started today.
Tri-City Stormwater presents Stormwater 101, an illicit discharge.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Plat Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Plat Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, the Nebraska State Fair wrapped up its 155th year on Monday night and had its highest overall attendance since 2017. Officials say this year's event drew nearly 315,000 attendees over the 11-day celebration. Nebraska State Fair Executive Director Jamie Parr says she's incredibly grateful to all the attendees, volunteers, vendors, and staff who contributed to making the 2024 fair a resounding success. In addition to overall increase in attendance year over year, the fair saw an increase of 6.1% in total vendor sales, 5% increase in beverage sales, and nearly 6% overall on-site gate sales. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.